Hello everyone, welcome to GameTech UK and this video, which is a look at improving my current flight rig setup. So let's get on with today's video. So just recently I've improved my racing rig. I've got an all-in-one solution. I'm so happy with that it's made me look at my flight rig, and the more I look at it, it's great, it does the job, but it's very disjointed and it's very modular. I want something a bit like the racing rig, an all-in-one solution that I can use for my flight simulators. So it's time to move on. Let's have a look at what we're moving on to. Let's start by going to the Next Level website and having a look at the flight solutions that they offer. So let's go up to flight simulators. It looks like they offer 4 distinct different setups. The first is the flight stand. The flight stand is the cheapest solution they offer, priced at $229. It's very much a entry level, fold away, put away in a cupboard, but obviously by this picture you can see here, you can still fit everything from yoke to your instruments to a full HOTUS. Next up is the GT Ultimate V2 simulator cockpit. I absolutely love this seat. I like the seat riser as well. The package does come with the harness and it really does look like it pairs up to that first flight solution that I showed you, making an all-in-one solution. Then we go to Next Level Racing's most expensive flight setup, which is the GT Track, priced at $818. You can see here from the picture, comes with a lovely seat. You get the harness, it's carbon steel, and it caters for all your equipment. It does also double up as a racing rig as well, but I don't want that. I don't want the racing rig part. I want a flight setup that looks like an all-in-one flight solution. So the cockpit we're going to be building today is the FGT flight simulator. There's 2 things that I really like about this rig and I'm very excited about. The first is you don't have to use that steering wheel section, so it can really feel like a flight rig. Also, the seat feels and looks like something that you'd get out of an aircraft rather than a racing car. So this really does fit my requirement of an all-in-one, because I'm going to be using the monitor bracket as well, but an all-in-one flight looking, flight feeling setup. So let's get on with it. So there's the main unit. It's extremely heavy, so that is a 2-man lifting job. On top of that, we've got the combat pack. Now it's the combat pack added with the FGT racing setup that makes the flight setup. The combat pack is where all your HOTUS brackets are. The box behind there is the monitor bracket. That's what's going to turn this into an all-in-one flight solution. That's all sitting on my platform. Now if you know the channel or you've watched my unboxing of the Next Level folding rig, which I will link actually top right of your window, I do like to make a base platform for my rigs to sit on. I think it looks cool. It sets it aside. It's almost like sitting on a podium. That's made up of 3 items. So you've got the MDF, the metal and the LEDs. It's not very cost effective. Those 3 items cost about £100, so it really isn't a cost effective thing to do, but I think it looks cool. Also, in my gaming room, I have got slate tiles, so they're not always even. So it does help me there from a functional point of view, but it really is just to set the rig aside on its own platform, and I think it looks cool. So let's start the build. So I've just started the build and we're just putting the main frame together, but one thing you can't fault Next Level on is their instruction set. And look at what they've done to all the nuts and bolts. They put it all separate. I've built quite a few rigs now from different companies, and Next Level stands out as the best instructions for me on the market. So let's carry on with the build. After an afternoon build, it's all together. I've got all my Thrustmaster hardware on there. The monitor stand is actually a triple monitor stand. Obviously, I've got no room for triples here, but I have used the right-hand monitor bracket for my chat window. But it's exactly what I wanted. It's fulfilled my requirements in being an all-in-one system and having a seat that looks more like a pilot's seat than a racing seat. So let's take a look around the unit. As always with the next level stuff, it was an absolute breeze to build. The instructions are spot on, and of course optimized this for my seating position, but you can change it. It's very customizable. The HOTAS brackets, the pedal plate, everything can be moved around. The height of the monitor, the position of the monitor, everything can be customized to you. The seating position is very comfortable. Everything just feels right. The monitor in front of you, the seating position, and of course ages ago I purchased that keyboard and mouse stand from Next Level, so I'm going to be using that as well. But I'm extremely happy with it. I like the fact that it's a self-contained unit, a bit like my racing rig. I think it's going to improve my experience with flight simulators. It improves the room. I think it looks fantastic, and I can't wait to use it. I have only got one small criticism, and it is just a personal criticism. Where I only wanted this unit to be a flight simulator, I've already got a racing rig. So this particular unit, you can swap between being a flight simulator and a racing rig. I only want it for the flight, which means that I've got a lot of metal parts hanging over that I don't need to use. Now, this has got to be paid for somewhere in the price of the unit and the postage as well. It's very heavy what I'm actually left with. So maybe in the future, if you could customize it to the bits that just you want, it could help reduce the price. But I think at just over £500, of course you can add that monitor bracket as well, but for just over £500, this is a very well made flight looking flight simulator, and I really like it, and I can't wait to start using it. So I'd love to know in the comments section below, what do you think of this flight rig? Do you think it's a big improvement over my other setup? I would love to know what you think. Also, a massive thank you for Next Level Racing for sending me this beautiful flight rig for me to show and enjoy on the channel. But that is it, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one.